Good day, everyone. My name is Izati Canciller, the leader of the Group 1. The member of this group, we have Miss Julita Bueno, Miss Jennifer Belda, Mr. Georgie Banta, Mr. John Marc Capusano, and Mr. Rainier Cayabyab.
Hello everyone, I'm Julieta Bueno and you can call me Juliet for short.
Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Belda and you can call me Jen.
Hello everyone, my name is Georgie, but you can call me George.
Hi, good day. I'm John Marc Camposano, but you can call me Mark.
Hi everyone, my name is Rainer Cayabyab. You can call me Ren.
Now, the topic we discuss for today is all about poverty, and each of you will create an own interpretation about the poverty. Poverty is a serious problem of the Philippines that the government must deal with and give an action. Poverty cause of lack of education, lack of money, unemployed that can buy the basic needs, and many more. At this point, we're going to talk about the poverty in the Philippines. Let's start.
Poverty is a condition of being poor, lack of basic needs in daily life. Now, we are between with pandemic. The poverty increases because of many people are become unemployed.
Include of poverty is the lack of financial. Lack of financial lead to poverty.
Poverty can make people hungry every day because of lack of financial that they can't buy their own foods and water.
Unemployment is the reason why some people are still in poverty line because it might be lack of education and knowledge.
Poverty is simple word for poor people and beggar who can't afford foods, water, and shelter.
Thank you all for giving a wonderful interpretation. Well, this poverty is huge problem of the Philippines. From your interpretation, these are need give an action by the government to overcome this problem. Now, we were going to use positive slant language of each interpretation you all give, from negative into positive language, and explain it on how to turn into negative to positive language. I'm going to discuss first what is slanted language. Slanted language is a way to express or point out your opinion or something as well as fact. Slanted language helps you in communicating and writing fact, which is lead to formal language. There are two language that express your feelings such as positive and negative language. Let's start to Miss Wen.
Poverty is the biggest problem in our country that until now our government still cannot solve. Into this pandemic era, the suffering has increased and many have lost their jobs.
Poverty in the Philippines makes people hungry for financial aids and basic needs.
During this pandemic, many Filipinos are seeking for financial assistance to our government.
One of the reasons why many people are still in poverty is because of unemployment.
Poverty is defined as being poor and beggar in the street.
So these are negative slant language. So how you all turn into positive language?
To turn into positive slant, the government needs to have a concrete plan to address the job shortage to alleviate the poverty.
To turn into positive slant, government officials still provide for the needs of our countrymen despite this pandemic. They do everything to meet the needs of our country.
To turn into a positive slant, poverty in the Philippines has caused the eagerness of the people for financial aids and basic needs.
To turn into positive slanted, during this pandemic, many Filipinos are wishing for financial care from our government.
To turn into positive slant, poverty is state of being inferior in quality.
Thank you all for giving a positive slant language that our audience probably lead into positive feelings. The poverty is a negative word so that you can all turn it into positive slant that the Philippines can overcome with this poverty. My feelings like there's a hope to rid this problem in our country and become developed country. I have some question all of you regarding to all interpretation. First is to Mr. Camposano. What do you think the plan of the government officials do to poverty to overcome this situation?
The plans of the government official plans to reduce the poverty line in the Philippines. Since ever the year poverty increased in the Philippines, so that the government officials implemented the various plans and reduced the poverty by targeting healthcare, education, financial, and overall economy.
Thank you, Mr. Camposano. Next, Miss Belda. What are the programs or platforms offers of the government?
The program and platforms that offer of the government official to the indigent people, based on my research, is the Pantawid Filipino program, the Human Development and Poverty Reduction Cluster, the K-12 education, the responsible parenthood, and the sin taxes. The purpose is the common here in the Philippines, that many Filipinos are helped with this program.
Thank you, Miss Belda. Next, Miss Bueno and Mr. Banta. You two said that our fellow Filipino need support of the government. My question is, why government need action to overcome this problem?
The first thing is if the government did nothing with poverty in the Philippines, our country may lead to poor country and probably the other country will no longer help us.
Additionally to Ms. Bueno, Mr. Camposano, and Ms. Belda said that lately there are plans offered to the indigent people such as education, poor peace, etc. so that our country can overcome the poverty by the help of the government.
Thank you, Miss Bueno and Mr. Banta. Next is Mr. Kayabyab. What are the country's highest poverty in worldwide?
Based on my research, according to World Bank, the capital countries with the highest poverty rates in the world are 1. South Sudan, 82.30%, Equatorial Guinea, 76.80%, Madagascar, 70.70%, Guinea-Bissau, 69.30%, Eritrea, 69%, Sao Tome and Principe, 66.70%, Burundi, 64.90%, Democratic Republic of the Congo, 63.90%, Central African Republic, 62%, and Guatemala, 59.30%.
I want to thank you all of you for sharing your interpretation and opinions in this discussion about the poverty in the Philippines. In this discussion, we got a new information because of collaboration we have.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.